And we're a go. Hello, everybody. This is going to be my first video of the new year, and it's going to be a retro style, what I used to do, how I used to record video, whereas you get a cute little thumbnail, click on it, you see this straight away. You see me talking, you see me showing you things, at least until I get the gumption, or whatever you want to call it, to record and edit using that software again. As I touched on briefly in a few other videos, I have a few problems, which means motivation, determination, and any other fancy word you want to call things. Sometimes it just doesn't exist in me. I want to do something, sit down to do it, and everything just says, nah, I can't be asked. So I just don't. No matter how much I am determined to do something, it just doesn't happen. So, with that said, this is what my editing folder currently looks like. I have a huge selection of DVDs and Blu-rays that I've got over the months and over the past month or so, and they're just sitting in my folder waiting to be edited. Now, I'm probably going to, in this video, I wanted to get a video out. I wanted to get on the tracks again, record something, get it out. So that's what I'm doing. So you're going to see a couple of repeats maybe for videos that are there. They will get edited. They will get uploaded. For now, for this video, you may see a couple of doubles. Now, I'll close that off. Go back to Big Me. Hello, hello everybody. Get back to, haha. I've got a little bit of a get up and go. Yeah. This energy drink, by the way, zero sugar energy drinks. I always drink zero sugar energy drinks. It's very nice. So I've got a bit of energy in me. But for today's video, I picked out a selection just to get things going. One of them I think is definitely new. But I got it for a bargain. Absolute bargain. So, right. Yes. Two of them are new. I don't think I've got a video for them. And two of them are from the random video you saw in the folder. So, we'll do the repeats first. Just so you guys can see a video, see that I've got one now, and yeah. We'll start with this one. It's called Left Behind. I bought it to go with my 101 Films collection, which is just behind my noggin. It's all those just here. You got a few behind the skull going up, and you got Silent Night, Deadly Night. Wait, no, go the other way, Nos. Sorry, my finger doesn't know which way it wants to go. That's the way. Yes, this is the way. Mandalorian reference there. It's all my 101 stuff there. So this is going to go there. I bought it because Nicolas Cage movie, and it was in a... when I wanted to get the other thing, which was another steal, it was buy one, get one 5%... buy two, get 5% off on eBay with Music Magpie. So I decided I'll just shove another cheap thing up. Saw this for about £2 something, so I thought I'll get it. Watched it. It's got no extras but a trailer, by the way. This particular film is a remake of the first movie in a trilogy, which in itself isn't a complete trilogy. It isn't a complete story, because I bought it as well. It's... where is it? Here. You can just see, you probably can't make it out very well, but Left Behind Trilogy by 101 Films, which is part of, it's an adaptation of a 16-story series, a 16-novel series or something like that. It doesn't end. The trilogy doesn't end. If you've got a collection of 101 Films like me and you want it, get it. Still good story. Doesn't end. This I bought because, as I said, it was £2. Doesn't end. That was disappointing for me. They do. This is going to be spoilers now. Okay? Right? Spoilers. This particular remake completely removes all reference to Nikolai. The Antichrist, none of it. They specifically focus on Nicolas Cage as the pilot and the plane itself with the people vanishing. That's the film. Just up in the plane, people vanish. They work out it's to do with the rapture, and yeah, when they land, which they eventually do, it's a few words and then that's it. There's no mention of Nikolai. There's no what's going on with Nikolai or anything to do with behind the scenes of the rapture. It's literally they're on the plane, the rapture happens, you see his daughter on the ground, and her brother vanishes, obviously, and yeah. It's a good film, doesn't end. So if you're a stickler for endings and you're not that, you have to really be a Nicolas Cage fan and a 101 Films collector to want this. If you watch it just for the sake of watching a film, you're not going to be happy. It doesn't end. So there's that. So there's the next repeat. Bloody hell. Almost 7 minutes. Definitely old school. The next one, I got this for a steal. Got this for £6, 80 odd. From eBay, as I said. Music Magpie. This was the last film I needed for my MCU collection. I have them all now. If this is like jumping ahead, like if the last video you saw I told you I needed like 4 or 5 things, they're in that big pile of editing that needs doing. So this is the last film I needed. It's also in that folder for editing, and it was a bargain. This was £6, 80 odd, and it was the last one, so I got it. The moment I bought it, it shot up to like almost £15. So I don't have a 4K player yet, and this is the second 4K I own. I own the 30th anniversary of Pet Sematary, which I got for like £12 from CEX, and now this. This is going to go in my collection now because I'm trying to whittle down the bits that I had sort of sat here. But this is now going to go sit in my MCU collection, put away nicely. It has some extras, but as I said, this is old school, so I'm just going to read them out. It says, over an hour of special features including all new short film, Peter's to-do list, cast bloopers and deleted scenes, Blu-ray exclusives, stealthy Easter eggs, Far From Home, Suit Up, Fury and Hill, Thank You, Mrs. Parker, and much more. There we go. I managed to read out a bit better that time, not like I used to. But anyway, bargain, steal, glad I got this. And if you're curious to why I bought a 4K when I don't have a 4K player, it's on my 2021 savings list. Me and my wife Rosie, we've agreed to start putting a considerable bit away so we can upgrade certain things around the flat. It's not a resolution. Not a resolution. It's just something that's going to happen. I refuse to call it a resolution. Right, the next two things. One's big, one's small. This is a Christmas gift from my lovely wife. Island of Death from Arrow Video. I've wanted this for a while, never got round to it. Now, this has, as with all Arrow videos, a bunch of extras, which, for the time being, for this video, you won't see me sit here reading it out, and you won't see it flash up on screen. I highly recommend you checking this out on whatever place that you buy your Blu-rays from. It's a Region B Blu-ray, although technically this is Region B release, but it's an all-region Blu-ray because it's got ABC on the back. So, yeah, you can look the extras up. It's well worth it. It's definitely well worth it. It's they called it one of the original Video Nasties, but looking at the UK Video Nasty list, This wasn't on it, so I do not call it a video nasty, but I'm looking forward to watching it. Now, next thing. I managed to find this for £5. Now, I bought the 2011 release of this set for £22 from CEX. It wasn't the limited edition version. Back then there was 2 versions released. One had a film cell, the other didn't. So it would have been nice to have the film cell, but it wasn't a deal breaker for me. Now, when I saw this, I'm not showing you yet because for a reason. When I saw this specific item on Facebook and for £5 or nearest offer, I didn't want to try bartering the gentleman. I just went, £5, sure, I'll have it. And everywhere I've looked for it, in this in like new condition, I would say it is, there is like £25 plus people are asking for it. So with that said, this cost me £5. It's the 2015 re-release of Star Wars The Complete Saga. Now this is obviously Phantom Menace to Return of the Jedi. It has a lot of fancy extras, but again, it's the same extras as the 2011 release. I'm well happy with this. It cost me £5. And you may be asking yourself, why did you buy another copy? Well, it's not exactly another copy, and physical collectors will understand. It's the Vader 2015 release instead of the Tatooine 2011 release. That has a nice hard box as well, and when you pull it out, it's a book. Sort of it. Well, I say it's a book. It's a thing you pull out, and it's like a book. You open it, and it's a page per disc, but it's got its own little pocket things that sit in. Whereas this is a standard case, standard packaging, where you got like the book would have been, with a whole page and a little thing in the middle for the discs. These are the standard, you know. But still, as I said, this is like new condition. Doesn't have as thick a guide to the galaxy as the 2011 release does, but it's all there, and for £5 you can't go wrong. So with all that said, and yes, this does have a lot of extras, and there we go. I'll see if it focuses just for a minute. No. Well, if it did, it did. If it didn't, it didn't. It essentially has 3 discs of extras. It's got extras from the first trilogy, extras from the prequel trilogy, and then documentary and a few other things. But very nice. That can now go in with my other collection stuff. Thank you very much for watching. I'm glad I finally managed to get a video out to start the year. It is the 3rd, so that's the 3rd day. Hopefully I will manage to get it in me to edit those other videos, and these are going back like 8th of December-ish on, so there's a few videos to get through, and I may go back to doing this for a little while, but for the time being, thank you very much for watching. Remember, smile, thank you for liking and subscribing, and I will see you when I find the mouse. I'll see you in another video. For the comments and questions thing, you don't have to ask me a question down below. There we go.